You guys are my guinea pigs. I've never done a live demo before, and such beautiful guinea pigs you all are. I am not a professional chef at all. I just do these things to show you this is stuff you can just throw on your table, and it's really very easy. And we're gonna be making 3 dishes today. We're gonna be making a chicken marsala. We're gonna make a mac and cheese, which is a kid-friendly meal, because you know, all the kids love mac and cheese, right? And lastly, we're going to make a side dish, and these are gonna be a spicy, Asian, banging style Brussels sprouts. If you guys don't like spicy food, I'm telling you, avoid it. But they're phenomenal, and I'm telling you, I hated Brussels sprouts. It's to the point where the smell of them made me gag, but these things, like when you cook it in here, if you have husbands or whatever that hate the stuff, trick them, they're gonna love them now. A little background on me really quickly. I, a year ago, said to myself, you know, I'm kind of bored creatively, and I got one of these things on Amazon, like on Black Friday last year. 2 years ago now. Honestly, I was so floored by how unbelievably quick it made mac and cheese and making everything in the pot at once, no boiling macaroni separately, all done in the pot, that I made a video and I posted it online, and people all of a sudden were like, wow, you really gave me confidence on how to do this. This looks awesome. Thank you so much. That's great. And it just seemed to take off. So, let's get going. To make my chicken marsala, let's basically add a little bit of olive oil to my pot, 1/4 of a stick of salted butter. Here's the beautiful thing about this thing, which you can't do in a crock pot. You can saute in this thing, and this basically is treated like something on your stove, like a pot or a pan. So here we go. I'm gonna put the first batch of chicken in here. I'm dredging. Here we go. And just throw it in. Has anybody seen any of my videos in this room before, by the way? Oh, look, phenomenal. It's always better watching my videos when you're a little bit inebriated, by the way. So you see, I just had this for about a minute on one side. It's lightly brown. That's all I want for this. I don't need it to get golden. It's just lightly brown. And I'm gonna actually ask for a volunteer. And I know that I actually didn't have to ask. I have Ronnie right over here. She's so eager. Ronnie, did you ever make a chicken marsala before? Well, you're gonna be amazing when we're done with this. That's a very big difference between baking and cooking. Baking, you can't really take liberties, whereas cooking you can. Exactly. Well, baking is a craft in itself. It's like art, you know? That's perfect. Add in my shallot, mushrooms, stir them up with the onions. And I pop that in there. So now it says on, right? That means it's building pressure, it's coming to pressure. Do you guys want to see how to make the world's easiest mac and cheese ever? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take about 2.5 cups worth of this and pour it into the pot. And I'm gonna add in 2 cups of chicken broth. So here's what we do. Now we don't add our cheese in yet because you don't pressure cook cheese. It'll stick to the bottom of the pot, it'll burn, and it'll be awful. All the way. What I wanna do is I wanna add in all that cheese. All of it? All of it. Look at this. They're doing it for me. They're doing all my work for me. Just keep going, and look, do we see how this is looking already?
That looks amazing.
Do we look at that mac and cheese? Spin the little knob so it's saute. All right, you do not have to add the sriracha. I want to add in 3 pounds of Brussels sprouts, and I'm just going to mix that and stir that around. It was 1 minute. That's all I want. Hit start. And quick release. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate everything. Hey, listen. If you have any questions, ask me. By all means, go to pressurelockcooking.com. Just check out my stuff. If we don't mind, and for those who wouldn't care, can we just get a quick little group photo?